What's going on, football fans? Nick Ciamarra here with post-draft talk and the latest topics surrounding the NFL on this episode of Controlled Chaos. It is finally May, Wednesday, May 2nd to be exact. Warm weather is back in Maryland. Meek Mill is a free man, and we have plenty to talk about on today's show. Your boy went 3 for 32 in his first mock draft, which is not bad for my first time, I think. Oh my God, thank you. Where the hell did all you come from? Okay, whatever. The NFL draft concluded Saturday. I liked a lot of the prospects before draft day. Seeing the Seahawks draft Shaq Griffin was a special moment, especially because his brother is also on the Seahawks. It was great to see Ryan Shazier walk out to announce the Steelers' first pick after months of recovering from a spinal injury suffered last season against the Bengals. You could tell he is physically getting better, and I'm happy for him. That had to be one of the coolest moments in draft history. Seeing LaDainian Tomlinson announce the Chargers pick was also cool to see since he's always been my favorite athlete. So for me, that was easily my favorite draft. Alright, let's get into it. Until a few days before the draft, I think hardly anyone expected Baker Mayfield to be the first pick in the draft due to his size and his non-football related incidents. I thought most of that was meaningless because they were minor cons compared to the list of attributes that Mayfield offers. He's accurate, fast, highly competitive. The guy will do anything to win, and I look forward to seeing him play. So for all you pissed off Browns fans who wanted someone else, and all the people doubting him saying he's Johnny Manziel again, look alive because Baker is coming with everything he's got. It's going to take some time for him to develop and for the Browns to get back to consistently winning, but it'll happen. You can quote me on that, you can write it down, record it, I don't care because it's happening. Cleveland is going to start winning again, so get ready. They've made the right offseason moves so far, so we'll just have to wait and see when this team will come alive again. Last Friday, on day 2 of the draft, future Hall of Fame tight end Jason Witten decided to retire after spending 15 seasons with the Dallas Cowboys. But now you got Jason Garrett, the head coach of the Cowboys, trying to persuade Witten to return another year instead of joining the Monday Night Football crew as an announcer. 2 years ago, they lost Romo. Recently, they cut Dez. So I'm not really surprised Witten wants to retire. He's had an extraordinary career, leading the Cowboys in receptions, recording 68 touchdowns, and 12,448 receiving yards. So 15 years sounds like a good time to pack it up. I'm sure Garrett is saying something along the lines of, we got the future in Dak Prescott and Zeke Elliott and a pretty good defense. You know we're a playoff contender. Let's win a championship before you throw in the towel. Witten doesn't really seem like the kind of guy to play around with the word retirement, so I think he's done. But you never know. It sounds like he's listening to Garrett, and like most players, I know he wants to win a Super Bowl, which he's never done. If it is the end for Witten, man, it's been a pleasure to watch him work, battling through the ups and the downs of the league for 15 seasons, being a hell of a teammate and a monster at tight end. However, John Gruden is irreplaceable in the Monday Night Football booth, so don't even try to be better than him because it ain't happening. Best of luck in retirement, 82. With the 76th pick in the 3rd round, the Steelers selected quarterback Mason Rudolph from Oklahoma State. He was the 6th quarterback drafted. Yesterday, Ben Roethlisberger said the Rudolph era won't begin for 3 to 5 years. Fine. Make it happen. Send the Steelers to another Super Bowl and make them want to start you for the next 3 to 5 years. But why? Why, Big Ben? It's too damn early for all the dumbass Pittsburgh drama to start up again. Yes, obviously Roethlisberger will need to be replaced at some point because that's what happens. That's how this league works. But you don't need to say shit like that or that you're considering retirement after getting your ass kicked by Jacksonville. Why invite the media or anyone outside the locker room to know what's going on in your head? It's not a groundbreaking statement, but now you sound worried about your job. Like the outside noise and the fact that this kid is a top 6 quarterback prospect makes you want to vocally defend your job. I'm probably one of the few Ravens fans that likes Big Ben and what the Steelers got going on, but they keep looking dumber and dumber making these unnecessary statements to the media. It's just flat out embarrassing. After the draft, the newest quarterback on the Cardinals, first-round pick Josh Rosen, was pissed off about teams passing on him. He said he's going to make all the teams who passed on him regret it. I dig the passion and a little bit of the cockiness, but talk is cheap. This is a win or get the hell out league. Now it's time to show him why other teams should regret passing on you, why Sam Bradford should be your backup, and why this organization should trust you at all to lead their franchise to a championship. I do like the pick. I think Rosen's got plenty of skill. Some thought he was the best quarterback coming out of the draft. So we'll just have to wait and see what he does. No disrespect to Sam Bradford, but he is not the future for any team. He's a talented quarterback and he will win you games, but he's no hero. If Rosen prepares properly and stops caring about the teams that passed on him, I can see him starting mid-season next year. Alright, back to Baker and the dog pound. I think Cleveland did a great job with their first 2 picks. Feel free to disagree, but Mayfield will succeed in the NFL on the Cleveland Browns. It's going to happen. The Browns will win. I'll say it again. The Browns are going to win games. At pick 4, the Browns also drafted cornerback Denzel Ward from Ohio State. A lot of analysts were surprised with the pick, including myself, because they didn't pick defensive tackle Bradley Chubb. But like I said in the episode about my mock draft, Ward is an absolute beast. You can check out his highlights if you haven't already. Cleveland, Cincinnati, and Baltimore need guys who can cover and slow down Antonio Brown and A.J. Green, and I think that is exactly why they picked Ward. In my mock draft, I had Denver trading back with Arizona so the Cardinals could get a quarterback. On the day of the draft, I thought the Broncos were going to draft a quarterback. And in reality, they took Bradley Chubb from NC State. I think everyone in the world thought the Browns would take Chubb and the Broncos would take a quarterback. But once Cleveland decided to pick Ward, I think the Broncos saw an opportunity they couldn't pass up. That Denver defense is going to be scary next season. Just picture Von Miller and Bradley Chubb rushing Phillip Rivers at the same time. On Monday, I was watching ESPN's show NFL Live. I saw Mel Kiper and Todd McShay make a bracket similar to the brackets they make for the NCAA men's college basketball tournament. And instead of basketball teams, they had NFL teams. And whichever teams they thought drafted better than teams in their division, they advanced to the next round. By the end of their little tournament, they had the Colts and the Ravens with the top 2 drafts. The Colts ended up winning the Kiper-McShay Bowl, but it's a tough call. Both teams had exceptional drafts. The Colts selected guard Quentin Nelson with the 6th pick in the first round. I think Quentin Nelson helps any team. He was the best-looking all-around lineman in this draft. I thought for sure he was going to fall to the Bears, but the Colts got to protect Andrew Luck when he gets back, so I like the pick a lot. The Ravens selected tight end Hayden Hurst from South Carolina with the 25th overall pick, and quarterback Lamar Jackson from Louisville with the 32nd overall pick, both in the first round. These guys look like studs. Hurst is a big, mean, wrecking machine at tight end. He can block well, and he's a decent receiver. I like the pick a lot since the Ravens just lost their best tight end, Ben Watson, in free agency. A few days before the draft, Jackson is exactly who I wanted the Ravens to pick, and that's the first time that's ever happened to me since I've been a fan of this team. Last episode I compared him to Deshaun Watson. I said he will be the quickest to adjust to the pro stage of the rookie quarterbacks coming out this year, and I'm sticking to my statement. However, I don't think Joe Flacco will be replaced next season, but whenever Jackson gets his shot, I have no doubt he will play like a veteran quarterback. Unlike most players, I don't think he cares who he's playing with, who he's playing against, whether he's playing in college or the NFL. I think he's just going to play smart and give everything to win. That's what I saw when he was playing at Louisville. A fearless, mostly accurate passer with Le'Veon Bell-like rushing skill. I am excited about Lamar Jackson. That's it, y'all. Hope you enjoyed the chaos aftermath. All opinions and takes are my own, and all other content on this episode comes from NFL.com and ESPN. Expect longer, more action-packed episodes coming soon. when I have more free time. Also expect some special guest appearances on upcoming episodes.
Hell yes!
New Controlled Chaos shirts will be available soon.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'll be sure to offer a visual of those on our Twitter and Instagram accounts soon at CONTR Chaos. Check out more content on those accounts and subscribe if you have not already. Enjoy the rest of your week, everybody.